I'm just going to read out something I was reading myself, and I really, really felt so touched by it. It's so profound. It means so much to each one of us today, in today's life. I'll just read it, and I'm sure you'll just enjoy it along with me. Aldous Huxley's words serve as profound reminder of the balance between progress and its impact on the human experience. He said these profound words which really charmed me. Medical science has made such tremendous progress, he says. Aldous Huxley says, medical science has made such tremendous progress that there is hardly any healthy human left. Isn't it something? Yes, it is sarcastic, but yet it is so true. I'll just continue to read for a few more words. He remarked, pointing to the paradox of modern medicine. While technology and science have greatly extended life expectancy and eradicated diseases, there is a growing sense that true well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual, has become secondary to the pursuit of longevity. To get this particular thing that he is talking about is so profound, I'll say, that it needs a deep contemplation. He's talking about something which is so relevant to the modern era in which we all are. We find such tremendous advancement in medical sciences. I mean, they can definitely add many more candles to your birthday, happy birthday song on the cake. But he's talking about something more important than just the numbers of the candles on a cake. He's talking about the quality of life. Yes, indeed, the life expectancy have definitely increased in each and every country in the world. Maybe from 40 it has gone towards 80 or even more. But so what? It's not about the number. It's not about how long a man or a woman lives. It's more, what's the quality of life? And precisely what he's trying to draw our attention to is, how are we to define what is health, healthy life, or rather what is well-being? More precisely, I'll put one more word to it, rather from my side. What is holistic well-being, if I put it this way? How many of us today, in our own family life, in our own personal life, in our social life, are conversing, talking, discussing about the impact of food on our body, the impact of what we hear through our ears into our mind in our day-to-day life? What are the things that we are ingesting through whatever feed that we get through all this screen time of almost 4 to 5 hours a day internationally? The statistics tell that. So it's a different kind of foods that we are ingesting into our body, into our mind, and accordingly, this also is equally a part of our wellness program. And keeping that in mind, his words, it's not that if you depend on medicines, if medicines could have extended your life, if medicines could have given you a longer life and longevity, then he is asking a very profound question to each one of us. And what that question is, he says, but he doesn't even see a healthy man, he doesn't see a healthy woman, he doesn't see a healthy person living. So this is the part which is very important. What is the health? He's talking about the mental, the physical, the spiritual, all of it in a holistic perspective. So it's not just physically, if you are in and out of a hospital or a senior's home, you are saying that you are alive, you are living, you are having a long life. But then what's the quality of it? The quality depends upon your emotional resilience. The quality depends upon the quality of the emotion that you have, the quality of your attitude to life, the quality of the light of positivism that is already there in you. It depends upon what kind of conversation you have about your own self. What's your self-esteem? And the self-esteem, you definitely agree with me, would not only depend on the physical muscles and strength and the beauty of the body. It's definitely something to do with the quality of our character, which includes every part of our being, layer after layer, sheets after sheet. And each of this, if I would say the physical, the outer cluster, which you are seeing and I am seeing, everything in this world is the physical part, is the outer cluster. And the wisdom of the ancient past, that's what he's trying to draw our attention to, is this. The wisdom of the ancient past doesn't only talk about the physical, but it talks about the mental, it talks about the psychological, it talks about the emotional, it talks about the intellectual, it talks about the vital, it talks about the spiritual. And that's the reason in our Hindu scriptures, in our Hindu philosophy, we come across what we call as panchakoshas, the 5 sheaths, the 5 coatings, layer of 5 layers. The first one is called as Annamaya Kosha, which is the physical part. Anna means physical part, the Annamaya Kosha. And then if you go one step down inside of you, from the physical, you move inner, then it is Pranamaya Kosha before it comes. First is Annamaya Kosha, and then it is Manomaya Kosha. Mano means man is the mind. So even mind has its own body. It's a subtle body. If the physical body is something that you can feel, touch and feel, mind is something which is based on consciousness, and it has its own subtle body exactly like this or even something beyond. Now the third layer that we have learned from the ancient wisdom is that inside this body that is outer, inside the mind that is in each one of us, there is also what we call as Pranamaya Kosha. What is Pranamaya Kosha? Each of the cells are continually being fed by the vital force, or called as the prana. Every blade of grass that is there, everything in this world is vibrating because of the existence of prana. Prana is the subtlest vital energy that permeates everything in this cosmic or everything in this worldly life. Without prana, nothing can vibrate. It's only the prana that is there in the farthest galaxies, to the suns, to the moons, to the trees and the plants and the animals and to humans, to each one of us. That prana also has its own body inside of us. So there is the Annamaya Kosha, there is the Manomaya Kosha, and then further deep is, if you can go inside of you, you find Pranamaya Kosha. And then even further deep, if you can go, you have the Vijnanamaya Kosha, which is the intellectual body of yours. And if you go even deeper, the deepest, there's the Anandamaya Kosha, which is mean the bliss body. Because if you are going deeper and deeper and deeper, what's going to happen is that your energy that has been so much identified with your physical body is now getting subtler and subtler as you probe deeper and deeper. And to the subtlest level, there is nothing but a pure presence or a pure, genuine quality of who you really mean when you say, I am. So in a Vijnanamaya Kosha, when you finally go into a deep state of meditation, you reach to that Vijnanamaya Kosha where your mind is subtlest in the sense that it doesn't vibrate with the frequency of the lower mind, of this lower stuff of the materialistic part of life. So physical is only the external exterior. And the modern medicine only takes care of your symptoms. You go to any doctor, first thing that he's going to ask you, what's your problem? Now when you talk about your problem, you mostly talk about your physical things. You mostly may be talking about things that are going on in your mind, where you have visited a psychologist, for example. So whether it is a physical or a mental, but you are restricted to that. And then the treatment that is given to you is absolutely symptomatic. Because that if no one is trying to probe to that depth where actually the seed of wellness is there. The seed of wellness is in the deeper part of our own being. So the wellness, true wellness comes not from the physical, true wellness comes from our being. So we say well-being, isn't it? That's what we say, well-being. Well, yes, good, being. So when we are connected to the being, we become well. Until and unless we are connected to our existential beingness, which can only be done through your meditative and regular practice of contemplation. A regular concentration of your mind to the physical, to the mental, to the prana, the vital, to the intellect, and to the finally the bliss body, that is Ananda. If you can gradually, meditate upon these different layers that is in you, and the universe has provided that to you, universe has created that for you. The entire being of yours is being clothed layer after layer after layer, and the more the layer comes, thickened it becomes, so far as the ignorance is concerned. And our worst part of the ignorance is, I am the physical body. This is exactly what medical science is talking about all over the world today. They are only bucked with their physical part of our wellness. But mind you, dear friends, it is high time. This is 2026. We have come a long way. We have seen all over the world what has happened in the name of medication, and everything that we talk in the modern medicine and the technology and everything. How it has hurt the humanity. By hurt, I mean H-U-R-T, but I also connect that H-U-R-T has directly hit what? H-E-A-R-T. It has robbed it, it has snatched it, it has taken that, it has taken the very importance of our heart as a main qualitative aspect of our life, to the extent that we have become servants of the technical world, of technologies and advancements and everything, absolutely surrendered to it. And we are not able to find that the very healing which can keep us truly healthy is already given to our immune system by the divine, by the universe, by the nature, and we all have that. Each and every cell of the body, each and every organ of the body, each and every part of our body is blessed with the power to heal itself. Just cut any part of your skin, it will bleed, and then you just wait for a few days and you'll see how this particular part is totally repaired by your body. Even if you don't use any medicines, just wait and see what happens. The cells inside, the subcutaneous cells inside, and there are the other thing, all of it will directly come to that place to repair that particular part, as if a part of your body is invaded. The soldiers immediately rush to take care of it, and then over a period of time, you'll find that particular that wound is gone, it's healed. Even after a few years, you will not even find even that scar and this and that even that part of it from the skin is gone. Imagine how the mechanism of the universe inside our body, how the mechanism of our healing energies, our immune system, our cellular biology, how it is designed, what's the engineering of it, that it repairs by itself, because it has already inside it embedded into our system. Each and every cell is doing their own job in such a manner that in a coordinated effort of a trillions of 50 trillion cells working in perfect harmony and unison. What a concert! Can you think of it? Can you think of a bigger concert than this? And I would suggest Why I'm saying all this is, I love these words told by this great author. Actually, is known to all of us, and see how much he must have thought about it. With all the increased age, with all the technology, with all the medicine, with all the surgeries and everything, yes, people are going to the hospitals, they're getting back from there, okay, done. But let us talk about the quality of life. Look around. Why do you complain that there is an utter degradation, deterioration of what? The very values of human life. Why it's happening? Why didn't you find that there is everything available, your money or this and that, but you don't have what I would call is a good person, a good human being? Why that human part of the process is missing? Because we did not care about the different sheets in our body, and we have not gone deeper into it to repair each part, to heal each part every day through our practice of meditation, walking, being in nature, trying to breathe along with the universe, along with the trees, along with the plants, along with everything else. Thereby we come to a state wherein we find, I am not alone in this world. Never ever can I be alone, and thereby there is no concept of loneliness for me, there is no concept of sadness for me, there is no concept of being left out, bunked by somebody, nothing of its kind. I am continually being supported by my inner immune system that I invigorate, I always regenerate through my thoughts, my attitudes, my character, my every activities, and all of it happens provided we bring the modern science and the ancient wisdom together. That's the conclusion I'm trying to draw. We definitely salute the modern science. We definitely appreciate the great contribution it has done to each one of us in our lives. But only modern science, only technology could paralyze. It has already been doing it. But now is the time for you and me, for all of us, to think, is only advanced scientific things can bring wellness to human society? No, we all know it. Then how can we do it? We can do it provided we know that something has gone wrong. And if we know that something has gone wrong, we must find out where is the right. Right is in the past, in the wisdom of the great ancient sages. So we'll bring these two together and live a holistic life of wellness from inside out. Thank you so much.